sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. Start.
Hello.
Unmute your mic first.
I will. It's all right. That was entirely me. I was trying to see if we were coming through. Hello, I'm Dave Green, and this is Extreme Improv XStreamed Star Wars Edition.
Star Wars Edition.
Indeed. I'm Dave Green. Our host, David Bizanti, is just sorting his microphone out. We've got down below me on my screen, but I don't know where he is on the big screen, Sam George.
Hello, everyone. I'm dressed as Chewbacca.
Yes, he didn't actually know it was a Star Wars theme day today, but he does now. Yes, absolutely. Over to the down there on my screen, but whoever's where he might be his screen is Alan.
Hello, I'm Alan, and so far I'm apparently the only one of the cast who's seen Rise of the Skywalker. So look for any jokes about that film; they're going to be coming from me, basically. And we also have a gentleman in, I think, a very stylish headgear that looks rather like one of the targeting apparatus
I think I can be
in an X-Wing fighter pilot. It's Leon Bukowski.
Yeah, this is the actual one from the movie. This is the actual one from the movie. I thought I'd use it. It's really good. Yeah, it cost me a fortune. If anyone wants to buy it, start putting bids underneath, you know.
I didn't know Dennis Lawson was that short of work.
Okay, hopefully I can now be heard as well. So I have seen Rise of Skywalker, but I haven't seen lots of Star Wars, so this will be interesting. But we're going to need lots of suggestions from our audience. We're a little late. Well, I'm a little late getting the stream set up, so we may not have an audience straight away, but hopefully if you join us along the way, you can give us some suggestions. But if not, we will self-generate, and if you're watching this in the future, or in a galaxy far, far away, then yes, there we go. And I'm done with my Star Wars references. But then you can just enjoy it as we self-generate some ideas. So the first thing we're going to need a suggestion of is a dilemma that Yoda may be having. So put in the suggestions a dilemma that Yoda may be having. But whilst we're doing that, I'm just going to ask our performers for a suggestion of something that might upset Darth Maul. Something that might upset Darth Maul. Other performers, please suggest.
They've run out of red face paint at Superdrug.
Discovering that his voice had been overdubbed in the edit.
I like both of those. Okay. Okay, I think we're going to find a place for both of these, but I'm going to take Dave's to begin with, of discovering they'd run out of red face paint in Superdrug. And we're going to start with our first game, which is known as Verbatim. And the way this is going to work is, Dave, in fact, you can get us started. And what's going to happen is Dave is going to do a 30-second monologue as Darth Maul. And he has discovered that Superdrug have run out of red face paint. So I'm going to get you a timer, and here you go.
Well, if it weren't problematic enough that my voice got overdubbed in the edit for the final edit of the first Star Wars prequel, well, Not only that, but the battery started to run out of my double-ended lightsaber, which meant all sorts of problems with the kinky nights indoors. But also, not only that, a super truck run out of blooming scarlet red face paint. Now, they had a dark maroon, and that is not right for me. A dark maroon does not suit me, and does not suit a Darth Lord. Okay, so when I say I'm Darth Maul, I need red, and I need red.
And that is 30 seconds. So well done there, Dave. In fact, that was 35 seconds. I was still just trying to get this sorted out. But we are now going to move on in this game of verbatim. And so now, I will say that Leon, you will have 30 seconds to try to recreate Dave's original monologue as precisely as you can. And here you go.
Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe, first of all, they overdubbed me on that first movie, and it's an absolute shock. It's not a movie, it's a real thing, and I was absolutely shocked that my voice didn't sound anything like my beautiful tones it is now. I can't believe it's not as scary as it is at the minute. And then, to top it all off, I then have to go and try and get my lovely maroon face paint. But they didn't have it, and it doesn't go with my skin tone at all. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm
and that is 30 seconds. Thank you so much there, Leon. Okay, so now, Sam, I'm going to come to you. You're going to have 30 seconds to recreate Leon's recreation of Dave's original monologue. And here you go.
Oh, I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. You know, they put me in the film, and it's not really a film, it's real life, and they've overdubbed my voice. They've got rid of my sensitive tones like I've got now. It's absolutely shambles. But I went down to the shop, and it turns out they don't have my scarlet red face paint. Oh, it doesn't go with my tones, my skin tones. It doesn't go with them. It's an absolute travesty. Oh, my real voice isn't in the film. I've got no face paint. It's an absolute joke, I tell you. I don't know what else to say.
And that is 30 seconds. Oh, I don't know if I've just lost everyone. No, there you are. That is 30 seconds. So, we're now going to take this thing full circle. So Dave will have 30 seconds to recreate Sam's recreation of Leon's recreation of Dave's own original monologue. And here you go.
Oh, I don't know how it's going to happen. I was so happy that they done my voice out in the film. Well, it's not film, it's real life, but it's they done my voice out in there. And no, but they weren't ready. I went to get my scarlet face paint. They haven't got that out, so I cannot believe this happened. Oh, the Darth Maul doesn't even suit my skin tone. Oh no, that's not all the skin tone. I'm Scottish all of a sudden, and I got to say that that doesn't suit my skin tone, and it's all absolute travesty. It's absolute shambles. Honestly, I cannot believe it's actually happened to me. Oh, dear. That must be 30 seconds by now, surely.
That's 37 seconds. Thank you so much, guys. Obviously, this is a live show, and as some of you will be able to be seeing as we do this, I'm just making sure that we can all be seen as cleanly as possible. So now we are going to find out. Audience, who do you think did the best recreation of what came before? Do you think, and also remember that Dave's original monologue is not up for scrutiny here. So put Leon in the comments if you felt that the best one came from Leon. Put Sam in the comments if you felt the best one came from Sam. And put Dave in the comments if you think he mauled the rest. So, everyone, put into the comments who you think did the best recreation of what came before. I think that one works a lot better for me. So first of all, Alan, who do you think did the best recreation?
Well, I mean, I genuinely think it's a pity I can't vote for the original monologue, because I thought that was fantastic. But it was Leon who introduced the notion that dark maroon doesn't match his skin tone. And I have to say, looking at your skin tone, Leon, you're right. That's no maroon.
No. Yeah, no, that's not going to match me at all. I brought a bit of myself to the role. You see, that's what you have to do. That's what I heard. Bring a bit of yourself. Yeah.
Just be careful which bit. All right.
Okay, so we've got a couple of votes coming through. They are for Sam. We're going to give a few more seconds as people are finding the stream. But also, I'm going to say in the stream, just as we're beginning things here, I'm going to do my best to try and see what some of the comments are. But we need suggestions of, what was it, something that Yoda might find distressing. So we need suggestions of something that Yoda may find distressing. I will give the audience a moment to see if they can find something. If not, then we will move on. But for now, I think I'm going to call it. And Sam, congratulations, you have won that one. So well done there. There we go.
Well done.
So, Sam, was that your Chewbacca impression?
That was me doing a spot-on impression of Chewbacca. Yes.
No, I was impressed. Okay, so to start us off, we are going to see if there's any more. We have another vote for Sam come through. So Sam, you've got another vote there.
Hey!
He's already won.
Already
He's
won.
already won.
And
They absolutely won the next game.
yeah, he's already won the next game. Okay, but we need suggestions of things that will be distressing to Yoda. So if we can get that, that would be great. If not, then we'll just self-generate. Give it another second. Going once, going twice, and okay, I'm willing to call it there. So, other performers, can I have a suggestion of something that Yoda may find distressing?
Everything's too high. Everything's too high up. You can't reach it.
Everything is too high up. Okay, so Alan, we're going to play another round of verbatim here. And you are Yoda, and everything is too high up for you. So, in your own time, here you go.
Most irritated I am. Shelves too high they are. Arranged for people who are giants, they be. I've turned into Winston Churchill now. Sorry about that. It's not so bad when things are high on shelves, because I can use force pull to bring them down to my level. But when things are stuck at a height, I cannot get near them.
And that is 30
Unless
seconds.
it's a
Well
virtual
done
impossibility.
there. Okay, excellent. So, because there's only 5 of us, we will have an overlap here. Leon, you're going to get another chance. Sam, you won that last game, and Dave, you had 2 chances to perform. So, Leon, you will now come back into this. And you will now have 30 seconds to try to recreate Alan's original monologue. And here you go.
Things high up, they are too much. And this is a problem. Built this Death Star is for someone much taller than me. Very distressing. Not a problem for force pull, but force push is sometimes difficult. Me for is. And then switch to Churchill, who I can't do very well. So he is going to become slightly different.
And that is 30 seconds. Well done there. So in this game of verbatim, as we always do, we're going to take it on another notch. And I will now have 30 seconds to recreate Leon's recreation of Alan's original monologue. And because I can, I'm going to add a filter to myself that doesn't really work. Oh no, because it's green. I can't be Yoda because it's green. But you can see baby Yoda behind me. Look at that, I tried to cheat and it's working against me. Okay, so I'm just going to have to be regular David here. So, give myself the timer. I've forgotten what happened now, but here I go. Well, I went to the shops and I wasn't very happy because I couldn't reach up to the things of all there, and it was very confusing to hear what I was saying. But then I decided that I must become Winston Churchill, which I can't really do, so I'll just make it sound a little bit Scottish, because that's what I am a little bit. And, oh, there's 4 more seconds left, laddie. There you go. Yoda! There you go. So, sorry about that, guys. Technology confused me, as often happens. So now, Alan, things are going to go full circle.
As well.
Sorry?
Star Trek confused you as well.
What are you talking about? That's Star Wars, right? I know what I'm doing. So, anyway.
Exactly.
Star Wars.
Don't worry. Look, guys, I've got my lightsaber, so it's all good. Don't worry. So, Alan, you will now have 30 seconds to recreate my recreation of Leon's recreation of your original monologue. And here you go.
Well, I wasn't really listening to anything that just happened, which is why I sound more like a cross between Adrian Atkinson and the Green Fairy. So I'm going to cheat by turning myself a different color. Oh no, it's green. Green doesn't work. Oh, I'm a fool to myself. Well, apparently at this point, I've got to not only become Tinkerbell from Peter Pan, but also Winston Churchill. And I can't do. So I've got to go Scottish instead.
And that is 30 seconds! Well done there, Alan. So, audience, the question is, who do you think did the best recreation of what came before? If you felt it was Alan just then, put Alan. If you felt it was me somehow, put David. If you felt it was Leon, put Leon. Whilst we wait for any audience votes to come through, the first thing I will also say is the next suggestion we're going to need is that we need the suggestion of a unusual setting for Princess Leia and Han Solo to go on holiday. An unusual setting for Princess Leia and Han Solo to go on holiday. Think on that whilst you're putting your votes through. As soon as you put a vote, give a suggestion, and we'll ask Dave, who do you think nailed it there?
I think I'd go with Leon, just simply for the first note that he gave as his Yoda impression. As a thing of beauty.
Okay, fantastic. And who do you think did the best one there, Sam?
Well, it's very difficult actually because I feel like I was watching 3 completely different monologues each time. I'm not sure anyone did the best recreation of what came before. I suppose just for the sheer exposition that Alan managed to give in his final monologue, I think I'm going to give it to him.
Okay, fantastic. So let's just have a look. Do we have any votes coming through? We do have some votes coming through. We've got Alan, brilliant. Alan for the hell of it, lol. For the hell of it, why not?
In many ways, that's the best vote you can get, really.
Yeah, for the hell of it.
Fuck you all,
Any more coming through? Any more? Okay, going once. Oh, Alan, yeah, Alan, you have won. Well done there. So,
guys.
next up, we're going to have a two-hander scene. It is going to be between Sam and Dave. You are Princess Leia and you are Han Solo. Okay, yeah. Princess Leia. Do you know what? I completely forgot in the last one to put people on speaker view. Shame on me. Right, but I'm going to kill my camera. I'm going to leave it to you guys. But first of all, let me just say where you are and what you're doing. You're Princess Leia and you're Han Solo. And the game you are going to be playing is Question Combat. So the way Question Combat works, everyone out there, is they're going to perform a scene. And everything they say has to be a question. If they say anything that isn't a question, they will lose a life. And they have 5... No, it's take too long. They have 3 lives each. So they have 3 lives each.
You overestimate how good we are at this game.
Well, I might give you a couple of bonus lives. But they will have 3 lives each. And everything they say has to be a question. Now, where is this set? An unusual place for Princess Leia and Han Solo to go on holiday. Okay, we've got some good suggestions coming through. We've got, Erica says, Club 18 to 30 in Magaluf. Ooh, Ra says Antarctica. I quite like that. I think there are ice planets in Star Wars films. I can't remember, to be honest. Okay, Bournemouth, says Jane. I quite like that. You are in Bournemouth. So, Princess Leia and Han Solo have gone to Bournemouth. Question Combat, and here you go.
Han, where have you taken me?
Didn't you want to go somewhere sunny?
Why did you blindfold me?
Don't you realize how rotten it is around here?
Where are we, though?
Have you ever heard of the Mouth of Bourne?
Is that in Scotland?
Would you believe it's actually further south in the United Kingdom on that planet called Earth?
Is Earth the one with lots of water?
Didn't you know that it's where a lot of the race that are there look a lot like us aliens?
Am I an alien?
Do you think that that is normal?
Wasn't it normal when I kissed my brother?
Didn't you realize it was kind of effed up?
Is that on this planet?
Which planet are you from?
Who's my mother?
Lose a life.
I'll take that as my life down.
You mean I have a mother-in-law?
Haven't you heard?
Is she much like you?
Could she be more beautiful?
Looking at you, probably. Hands. Well, not down.
Lose a life.
Do you want to go on the
Why
pier?
did you bring me here?
Haven't you heard of that great pier?
The one over there?
Do you see anything else in that water?
Is that a shark?
Is it inside the Sea Life Center?
Does it look like it's behind glass?
What kind of shark do you think it is?
Bloody big one. Straight down.
Do you think it's the type that flies, like in that really weird movie?
Could it kill me from the air?
Could it reach a plane?
Are there lots of animals we should be scared of here?
Do you think there are more things we should be scared of here than on our own planet?
Don't you think these ugly people should be things we're scared of?
What do you determine as ugly?
That guy. I think that's me out.
Oh, and that
Don't
is
you...
time then, I do believe.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so well done there, Dave. You have won that round, and we will move on to another round of this. This time, though, it is going to be Alan and Leon. So once again, you're going to perform question combat. Audience, this time I would like a suggestion of an unusual subject that Obi-Wan Kenobi could be teaching at a university. An unusual subject that Obi-Wan Kenobi could be teaching at a university. So once again, I'm going to explain the rules for any new viewers. We are going to be playing Question Combat, and the way Question Combat works is our two performers will each have 3 lives, and in this scene, everything they say has to be a question. If they say anything that isn't a question, they will lose a life. If they have a long hesitation, they will lose a life, and if they have what we call a circular conversation, they will lose a life. So, let's just see if we have any suggestions coming through. Okay, an unusual subject. Birds and the bees, says Erica, which is quite a good one. How to peel onions without crying is another suggestion we've got coming through on YouTube. Wherever you're watching this, don't be afraid to put some suggestions in the comments. But I think the birds and the bees. Obi-Wan Kenobi is going to be teaching the birds and the bees at university. And now we're going to go over to Alan and Leon, and here you go.
Is this the right room?
Won't you come in, Mr. Bukowski?
How did you know my name?
Am I not your teacher?
That's what I asked you. Do you not know if you're my teacher?
How can I know when you never attend my classes? Turn into Churchill again.
Are you Winston Churchill?
How do you know?
Could you give me some hints about how this lesson works?
How do you think the dean will feel when I take your paper to him and say, these are not the grades I've been looking for?
Will he be upset?
Will he be upset? Won't he be furious?
Might he not just let it go?
Don't you realize that if you leave my class, I will become more powerful than you can possibly imagine?
How would that work? How could you become more powerful?
Do you think I look like Jeremy Corbyn?
Yes.
Does that matter? Is that part of the force?
Is this question on your pop quiz? Is the mouth of Bourne anything like the pit of Sarlacc?
Should I go to both places? Which one would you recommend first?
Which one of them will kill you quicker?
Is the aim of this course for me to die?
Isn't that the aim of everyone you've ever met?
No. first. Before we go.
Have you taken your midichlorian blood sample?
Do you do that at the medical bay?
Have you seen the medical droids we have?
Were they medical droids?
Do you realize that if you don't give your midichlorian sample, we can't retcon it out in a later film?
Would that be important? Couldn't we just miss that out?
Do you feel that the people who watch Star Wars really won't notice if we miss it out?
Do you think all these movies and stories are connected in a logical way?
Don't you think I was better in Kind Hearts and Coronets?
Do you think your accent was different in that?
Don't you realize I played 8 different characters in that?
Which character was your favourite?
Can one choose?
Why can't you choose?
Have you any idea how difficult the actor's craft is to learn?
Do I have to learn acting here as well as how to be a Jedi?
Are you the guy who voices the Joker?
Does that matter?
Have you heard Sam's Chewbacca impression?
Was that Chewbacca?
Who else?
Was that not an Ewok that's got his foot caught in a door?
What does an Ewok even sound like?
Like that.
Lose a life.
See, I'm on the last one. When do we get to play with Wookiees? They look quite cute.
Have you ever had your arms ripped off by an angry fur giant?
Does one arm count?
How many have you got?
Well, would 2 be the right answer?
Doesn't that depend on what species you are?
What species am I? I'm here to learn.
Don't you know?
That's why I've come here. Can you not tell me?
Oh, that isn't a question. That was a question, and that was a statement followed by a question. So, unfortunately, you have lost there. So, Alan, you have won. If we all can come back. Okay, brilliant stuff. And so, now we are going to move on to our next game. Our next game is what is known as Every Sentence Must. Now, in fact, we're going to come to that in a second. Okay, no, in fact, every sentence must. Every sentence must. We're going to play a game called Every Sentence Must. It is going to be for myself, it's going to be for Sam, and it is going to be for Dave. It's Every Sentence Must, and I've already asked the comments, but keep putting comments through, of unusual people Vader may also be the father of. We need suggestions of unusual people Vader may also be the father of. So, let's find out unusual people Vader may also be the father of. Erica Lear on YouTube says, Darth is my father. So, Alan, basically, your father-in-law is Vader. Ra on... Hello, Alan. Ra on Twitch suggests Simba. So let's see if there are any more suggestions. Unusual people that Darth may also be the father of. So we'll see if we've got any other. So we have Simba, and are there any others coming through? And also Alan's wife Erica. They're the 2 suggestions we've got. Okay. So any more suggestions? Any more suggestions coming through? Going once. We'll see if any more pop up along the way. We can also self-generate some. We're going to play a game of Every Sentence Must, and in this game, every sentence must include the name of an item of clothing. The name of an item of clothing, and here we go.
Top of the morning to you both.
Are you ready to take a trip to the Parker side?
Listen to me. I am wearing my TIE fighters are coming near from afar, and I need to talk to you both about something very important.
Of course, but we'll first pay our respects. We must pay our respects. We will bow to you.
I cannot hide behind this mask any longer. I must reveal to you that I am your father's.
Jumpering Geronimo's!
Yes.
Well, my heart, it sure hurts. It sure hurts.
I got here by the skin of my teeth to tell you that I am the father of many people.
Hats off to you. You've clearly been busy.
Yes. I have spread my sperm to many parts of the known universe, to every aspect of the galaxy.
Well, I must say, you're very good at all that, I hear.
Not in short supply, this one.
So, enough of that, lip boy. Remind me who you are, so that the subject of the scene becomes relevant.
I believe we are brothers, and we believe you may be our father, and that is a very hot topic.
Ear, ear, I want to introduce you to my son, Simba.
Where is he? Where is he? I can't see without my glasses.
He's a hairy
my
fellow, but here he is.
That's a pants version of Simba.
Yeah, I bet he can't jump very far.
Oh, hang on, I thought we were doing body parts, even though I said items
Yeah.
of clothes.
Do wonder what was going through your head.
You're really not the best at this game, are you?
Absolute pants.
Oh, hang on a minute, I hear a shoe calling.
Well, looks like it's just you, me, and Simba now. I wonder how we're going to skirt around this issue.
Oh, bravo! Bravo!
Wait. Oh, what's that on your face? How did you get that scar?
Oh! I can tell you in the version of a thong.
Put a sock in it! I need to talk to you as your brother.
You gotta. I'll tell you what to do. You gotta slip her something nice so she'll, give you what you want.
Zip it, you cruel and cheeky man.
Wow, this is a real. I've got an old goggly eyes on this one.
Look, we're all a family. We fit together like a glove.
What's that fish down there you're eating? Is it a cod piece?
Yes. And scene! So, I do apologise there. I lost track of what we were doing ourselves, and I should be thoroughly ashamed.
Oh my God, I was looking across at Sam's box, and I was trying to make eye contact with him and realised that doesn't actually work on the thing we're doing, but I was like...
Oh, guys. Okay, it's been a long life of mine. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. So...
I'm really regretting wearing clothes under this onesie.
Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah, okay, we're going to play another game, and I sure as hell am not going to be part of it. That's amazing. Well, I forget what they're called. Is that Porg or something?
Alan's changed a bit.
Alan has changed.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I can't see that in something. Oh,
okay, so...
Oh, those little things, yeah.
The next game we're going to do... Okay, audience, we're going to need a suggestion, and what we're going to need a suggestion of is we're going to need a suggestion of an alternative ending or deleted scene to the original Star Wars trilogy. An alternative ending or deleted scene to the original Star Wars trilogy. And it will definitely feature Leon, Alan and Dave. Leon, Alan and Dave will be in this next game. And I'll tell you what the game is sure enough soon. In fact, it's going to be Alliteration Anarchy. So I'm going to grab some letters from the live chat, just what letters I see, and I'm going to assign them to our performers. But we need a suggestion of an unusual ending, alternative ending, or deleted scene from the original Star Wars trilogy. So, here we're going to test to see how well we've actually ever seen these films. Okay, so guys, just whilst we're waiting for this, just to give our... Okay, so we've got a suggestion here. Luke turning into the Joker, Abs Batman. I don't understand that. Abs Batman has it... And Batman, I think, has it off with the princess. So, or they all realise they are all female. Could be good, could be good. So, we'll use both of those. But first we're going to have Luke turning into the Joker. And Batman has it off with the princess. So, for this game of alliteration anarchy, Dave, I am going to assign you the letter L. Leon, I'm going to assign you the letter T. And Alan, I'm going to assign you the letter R. So, once again, Dave, you have to begin as many of the words you say with the letter L. Leon, as many words as you can with the letter T. And Alan, as many words as you can with the letter R. This is a game of alliteration anarchy, and Luke is turning into the Joker, and Batman has it off with the princess. And here you go.
Luke, you're looking a little light around the old willy gills.
That's amazing. That's terrific. That's what I wanted to happen.
Obi-Wan, you realise this one brat is reforming into a ridiculous recidivist?
Likely story.
Too many terrific, terrible details there. What do you mean?
Really? Recidivism is beyond your reckoning.
Luke, what's happened to Leia lately?
Layla? She's got me on the knees, that's all I know. Carry on.
I was listening to the Lyco pod. That was just a joke. Anyway, so what's Leia up to lately?
Taking out the troubles, turning time into turnips. I don't know what it means. She just texts me a lot of this stuff. Could be something gibberish.
There's a large, looming shadow lightly leaping across the sky towards Leia.
Well, reset my retinas. It's only a man in a reticule disguised as a bat.
Leather is covered in.
That's
And
terrific.
latex.
Real leather or pleather?
Likely to be leather of the last cow variety.
Revolutionary.
Titanic coming down here. That's the totally terrific, most tantalizing temptation I've ever seen.
Luke, you say that, but they're being quite lewd over there.
That's the thing I like. Temptation is key. Take me over there. I'm going to go and join in.
I like the face, your new look on your face there, Luke.
That's makeup. That's thickener. That's what I like now.
I can't wait until the recluse who lives on a ranch reboots the scene and ruins it with redesigning all the effects.
Time takes its toll on everyone. That's why I wear this makeup. I need to turn back time and to look young. So lipstick,
Lipstick?
whatever I
You
can.
like lipstick, do you?
Your red
I'm just trying to
eyeshadow. Your red eyeshadow is running under your retina there.
That's nice. Thanks for that. Thanks. I can take that out and sort that. Fantastic.
Really smooth.
Thanks.
Likely
Thanks
that
for
you'll be taking care of that lewd business between your sister, Luke, and that leather latex-bound Lothario.
Relations between relatives.
That's the essence, and that's not so bad, I don't think. And especially now that I'm taking on, a more sort of feminine role and turning a little bit into, a
lady.
Don't you realise that regular incest will leave you retarded?
That can't be right. That can't
Let's
be right.
leave that one where it lies, shall we? Lewd stuff going on there. I think, Luke, you need to sort Leia out with that lewd leather Lothario over there.
Okay, and at that point, we will say that.
At the point where I'm just repeating lines.
I would just go on to threesome then. That was my next line. Is threesome.
Oh, what a shame.
That's been on your list for a while, Leon.
So,
Just like before, you didn't take advantage of it.
we are back. Okay, so in a moment we're going to move on to our next game. And look, guys, I remembered I actually do own a Star Wars piece of merchandise, and it is a child's onesie. It is a child's onesie which I am having to wear like a shirt with the legs behind me because it will not fit. But
Oh, that's a relief. I thought you just rushed out and murdered a doormat.
Okay, audience, we're going to need lots of suggestions now as we move on to our last couple of games. And what we need suggestions of are well-known characters from Star Wars. Well, just Star Wars characters. You can make them obscure if you want. And we need suggestions of one. For the first game, we're gonna need suggestions of things that they are scared of. And two, we're going to need suggestions of unusual actors or characters that have been recast in the famous Star Wars roles. So, for example, to give one example, it would when we do our impression round later, it would be wanting something like Kermit the Frog playing Darth Vader. So that's what we'll be looking for later on. But for now, we need lots of well-known characters from Star Wars, and we need things that they're scared of, did I say? So things that they are scared of. Lots of well-known characters from Star Wars and things they are scared of. Put them into the comments, and because our next game is going to be what's known as an Extreme Monologue. And the way an Extreme Monologue works is we're each going to have an opportunity to perform a monologue as a well-known Star Wars character, and we will then be we will see if we can perform the monologue for as long as possible without repeating any words whatsoever, or without hesitation, which we interpret as an extended pause, or saying things like or So, going first, let's see what we've got. We're going to have Sam. We haven't had you in a little while. Got lots of suggestions of characters come through. We're going to need things that they are scared of. Okay, so Sam, you are Wedge. You are scared of being edited out of the final cut. You are Wedge. You are scared of being edited out of the final cut. I'm going to put you onto speaker view, and I'm going to spotlight your video. So, you're Wedge. You are being... you are afraid of being edited out of the final cut, and here you go.
I am such a small character in the overall plot of Star Wars that there are concerns from myself that Wedge...
Oh,
That's...
sorry, repetition of that.
Yes, 22 seconds, repetition of that. 22 seconds, Sam. Well done. Okay,
Very good.
we are going to move on. Let's find another suggestion of a character. Audience, keep putting suggestions of well-known Star Wars characters into the chat. And for this first game, we're going to need suggestions of things that the characters are scared of. And for our next game, we're going to need suggestions of unusual actors or other characters who could be recast as the Star Wars characters. So next up though, we're going to have Alan. I'm going to spotlight your video and let's see who you are. You are Jabba the Hutt. You are scared of Weight Watchers. Jabba the Hutt, you are scared of Weight Watchers. 22 seconds is the time to beat, and here you go.
Autopo Graham Fado Wanky Chewbacca. Are genuine lines I said in the film of Star Wars. Now, talent, one expects, is an excuse for any form of personal failure. Ask Wayne Rooney or his granny. But What did Lucas say to me? If you want to be in the prequel,
repetition of me.
shit.
Oh, 33 seconds. That was very good. 33 seconds. Okay, excellent stuff. 33 seconds is now the time to beat. Leon, we're going to get a character for you. Oops. I can't get this mouse in the right place. Leon, I cannot get you pinned. And here you go. So, let's find a character for you. Okay, so the characters I've got, suggestions coming through, is you are the character Finn from the new trilogy. You're the character Finn from the new trilogy. You are scared of being typecast. You are Finn. You are scared of being typecast. Okay, you will have 30 seconds, and here you go.
I don't want to be typecast in this kind of role. Too much of the same kind of thing.
Oh, okay, repetition there. Okay, never mind. Okay, we're going to move things on. We're moving things rapidly on now. Dave, I'm just going to put you onto the spotlight view. Okay, and let's find a character for you. Okay, you are... Okay, we've had... Oh no, we had Jabba the Hutt. You are Boba Fett. You are Boba Fett.
I didn't have any lines.
Okay, and you are scared of milk. You are Boba Fett. You are scared of milk. Let's get the timer for you. And here you go.
Boba Fett is the name. Dairy ain't my game. Milk has myself running away. Cows should nae be secreting their juices from others. Don't one put it near their mouth or ear.
Repetition of the 26 seconds. Well done. Good effort there. Okay, so we'll bring it on. I will go last. Okay, and I'll find a character and what we've got. Oh, my mouse is going weird. Okay, so spotlight my video. Can't get, like, struggling with the technology today. Okay, so can I get this to even move? Okay, so what have we got here? So the character.
You can do it under mine if you want. I really don't understand.
Okay, so it was 33 seconds to beat. I'm the character Rey from the new trilogy. And I am scared. What am I scared of? Any more suggestions of what I'm scared of? Scared of Star Trek. I am Rey, and I'm scared of Star Trek. Okay. So let me just bring up the timer. And here I go. Okay. If I'm completely honest, there's one thing in the known universe I am terrified of, worse than Vader, Maul, Boba Fett, any of these clowns, Mr. Spock.
Oh, repetition of.
Oh shit, 27 seconds.
Scared of.
Yes, well done. Well done for picking me up on that. Oh dear. Okay, so Alan, you have won. You played a competitive game. And you won there. Excellent stuff. So we're going to move on to our final challenge of the show. So audience, we're going to play an impression battle tournament. And there will be, I guess, let's do 2 rounds. Obviously, we'll have a 3-way and then a 4-way and then a 2-way and then there'll be a finale. Okay. So what we need for this, as I mentioned earlier. We need lots more suggestions of well-known Star Wars characters, and we also need suggestions of modern-day actors or characters from other films or television programs who could be recast as these famous Star Wars characters. So just to give you a couple of ideas, it could be that Kermit the Frog is recast as Darth Vader. It could be that Peggy Mitchell is recast as Princess Leia. So we need suggestions of both of those things. So please put some in the comments. If not, then we will just have to self-generate because I don't think we've got quite enough leftover comments from the last round. But well-known characters from Star Wars, and then characters from other films or shows who could be recast as them. Okay. So we're getting some of those coming through. I'm just going to say thank you everyone who's taken the time today to come and watch the show. May the 4th be with you indeed. This is the Extreme Improv XStreamed Star Wars special. If you enjoyed this special edition that we've done, then let us know, and let us know what else you would like to see special themed shows based around. A few weeks ago we did a Doctor Who themed show. We could do other themed shows in the future, so do let us know what you would like us to do. You can find everything about Extreme Improv on our website, www.extremeimprov.co.uk, and I think I've vamped enough because we've got a couple of suggestions coming through, but let's also just remind you, put suggestions coming through excuse me, of well-known Star Wars characters and other characters or actors who could be recast to play them. So, first up, we have Donald Trump as C-3PO. We have Donald Trump as C-3PO, and I would like to see Dave. Let's see you as Donald Trump recast as C-3PO. And in your own time, here you go.
We're doomed. I've heard lots of things about how R2-D2 says that we're going to get through this, but, he's not to be trusted. He's fake news. I think you'll find that we are kind of doomed in the world, but don't worry, I'm entirely made of gold, so I'm really, really valuable, so I'll be just fine.
Okay, there we go. Fantastic stuff. Next up, we are going to have Leon. Leon, you are going to be Piers Morgan as Luke. Piers Morgan as Luke. Audience, keep putting it. We need at least a couple more suggestions of characters coming through. Piers Morgan as Luke. Piers Morgan as Luke, and here you go.
I'm going to really tell you my opinion now. Really going to tell you my opinion. I do not like the Death Star or the Empire. And really, I'm going to bring in Darth Vader, and I'm going to ask him some serious questions, some very serious questions about what he's doing, how he's running the Death Star, and what his future plans are. And I think it's going to be a fantastic interview. Come and see me, because you can't avoid my questions. It's a very serious thing, and he's going to come and he's going to see, and we're going to sort it all out in 30 minutes. Watch us next week.
Okay, thank you very much. Excellent stuff. Let's just see. Let's take it onto the group view for a second. Okay, so audience, who do you think did the best impression there? Put into the comments, Dave, if you felt it was Dave as Donald Trump being C-3PO. Put into the comments, Leon, if you felt it was Leon as Piers Morgan being Luke, I believe. So, put into the comments who you think did the best. So, whilst we're waiting for that, we'll ask our other performers. Alan, who do you think did the better impression there?
Well, they were both excellent. But I think of the two, Leon had the more difficult brief, because I can picture Donald Trump walking up to a podium in the UN and saying, "I don't need a translator, I speak 5 billion languages." So I think Leon just picked it for
okay. Thank you very much, Alan. Sam, who do you think did the better impression there?
I think if you're going content alone, they were both equal. I think just vocally, Dave managed to edge it by doing a slightly better vocal impression of Donald Trump.
Okay, we've got some votes coming through. Let's see what we've got votes-wise coming through. So we've got a vote for Dave from Ra on Twitch. We have a vote for Ra. Okay. We have a vote for Leon from Erica on YouTube. We have another vote for Leon from Jane. Any more votes coming through?
Oh, it's all the women, that's what it is.
Going once.
Sorry, guys.
It is.
I got no chance then, have I?
Going twice.
They don't want to be seen as voting for the sex object, that's why.
yeah, against the trend, eh?
And I'm going to call it there, Leon. You have just about pipped it, so well done there. Well done there. Okay, so we're going to move on to a three-way dance to suggest decide. Guys, last night I was doing like a round table with a regular on our Extreme shows, Diz, who is in Tennessee, in Chattanooga in Tennessee, I mean. And that didn't end until like 1:30 in the morning, so my brain is fried today. But,
lightweight.
Yeah, complete lightweight. But I'd say it's true. I'm making more mistakes than usual, and that is saying something. Okay, so who have we got? So Sam, you will go first, and let's see who you are going to be. You are going to be Pac-Man as BB-8. You are Pac-Man as BB-8. Okay, let's put that onto a spotlighted video.
That's the best suggestion ever.
Could happen as well. You're Pac-Man as BB-8. Good luck with this. Here you go.
Alright, about as good as you're gonna get, really.
Okay, well done. Well done. Okay, fantastic. So next up, let's see who we've got. We will have Alan. Oh, this is interesting. You are also going to be doing an impression of BB-8, but you will be Danny from Greece as BB-8. You are Danny from Greece as BB-8. BB-8 is a popular character. Okay, Danny from Greece as BB-8, and here you go.
Go Grease Lightning, it's a car that you can't avoid. Go Grease Lightning, never underestimate a droid. I met a girl called Rey Skywalker, and I didn't tell her that I'm gay for her. Grease is worse than Star Wars. Any questions?
Love it. Okay, excellent stuff. Next up, guys, we need a couple more suggestions coming through for the finale. We might have some earlier ones we didn't use. But okay, so next up it will be myself. Character I see coming through.
BB-8 as well.
I'm not BB-8, unfortunately.
BB-8 off.
I am Del Boy as Darth Vader. Del Boy as Darth Vader. Okay, and here I go. No, Luke, you plonker. Come over here, you dipstick. There's something I need to tell you. Right, so anyway, listen to this, my son. Right, that's it. You're my son. Don't you understand that, you little plonker? Look at you piece of shit. Okay, that's all right. I ran out there quite quick. Couldn't remember. This time next year. Go on, what are you going to say, Alan?
It'd be a lot easier the other way around, because you could just go... Luke, you are a plonk.
Well, I know, exactly. Right, so I should have done it. Right, but okay.
Because it's the other way around.
Yes, I see. Audience, vote now. Who do you think did the best impression there? If you felt it was myself as Del Boy, as Darth Vader, put David. If you felt it was Alan as Danny from Greece, as BB-8, put Alan. If you felt it was Sam as Pac-Man, as BB-8, put Sam. So, put either David, Sam or Alan into the comments now whilst we wait for any votes to come through. Then let's have a look. Audience, not audience, Dave, who do you think had it there?
I am audience. I'm going to give it just for the sheer look at the disgust and the pain he clearly was having doing the impression. To go with Alan. Although it's nice to see Sam running around his room again and not knocking his laptop over like he did the first week.
I've got a microphone now. You see?
I know. It's good to see.
Okay, Leon, who do you think got it there?
I liked Sam's physicality. I liked the way he physically expressed it. It was good. But I did like Alan keeping me up to date with the latest phrases. Being gay for someone, I didn't know what that was like, and now I know it's when a robot really fancies a woman. So I'll try and use that. I'll try and use that more in my speech and online and see what happens.
Okay.
But yeah, I'd give it to Sam.
We've got some votes coming through. So first, Ra votes for Alan. Erica votes for Alan. Alan, you're going to take this. Jane says David, as I don't know who BB-8 is. Lol. Okay. We're getting the hardcore Star Wars fan base watching this today, aren't we? Okay. Any more votes coming through? If not, we will call it. Going once. Going twice. And Sam, I actually liked yours best, but you didn't get a single vote there. To be fair, we only got...
I voted for him.
Okay.
And Alan stole my idea from the other day when I had to be Danny from Greece.
I can't remember.
Sorry.
I don't remember that, actually. What, we've had Danny from Greece come up twice?
I've not
Yeah,
only
I was
both seen
from
Greece.
Greece, a horror film.
Wow. Okay, so Alan, you have advanced through to the finale. And Leon, I believe, you advanced through to the finale as well. So let's just see what final characters do we have. Alan, you will go first. And you are going to be Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory as C-3PO. Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory.
It does kind of look like it.
What? Right,
It does kind of
okay.
look like it, doesn't it?
Here you go.
Master Luke! Master Luke! Master Luke! You're in my spot. Can you get out of my spot? It's my spot. Master Luke, it is precision engineered so that I recharge from the sunlight, which comes in at a 45-degree angle. Yes, I have had sex. Any questions?
Okay, excellent stuff there. So now we will come on to Leon. Okay, Leon. Let's see if we've got any other suggestions coming through. We've got a few, actually, that we haven't used. We've got Rick Mail as Darth Vader. We've got... We've had Rick Mail a couple of times recently. We'll see if there's something else. Alan Carr as Darth Vader. We may end up with Darth Vader. Oh my god, this is a winner. Ra has suggested that the character you'll be portraying is Luke Skywalker as played by Bambi. So I'm going to take that. You are Luke Skywalker as played by Bambi, and here you go.
First my mother dies, and now I've got to kill my own father. It's been a terrible life for me, stuck in the jungle and possibly also in space. None of these space outfits fit me either. Oh, it's a terrible time. And they also keep making fun of my voice, which you've never heard before, except for now in space. Oh, this is a terrible time. I wish I have a sister or a small bunny rabbit that I can talk to as well. Oh, it's terrible.
Okay, fantastic. Well done there. So, audience, we now put it to you. Who do you think did the best impression there? If you felt it was Leon as Bambi, as Luke, put Leon. If you felt it was Alan as Sheldon, as C-3PO, put Alan. Whilst we wait for the audience votes to come through, we're going to find out what our other performers felt. Dave, who would you give the vote to there?
Just because he had such a difficult one there, I'm going to give it to Leon, I think.
It was
Okay.
much harder.
Yeah, okay. Sam, who would you vote for this time?
Well, if there's two things I love most in this world, it is Star Wars and The Big Bang Theory. So I'm going to have to give it to Alan, realistically.
Bazinga!
Yes!
Bazinga. Okay, do you actually like... was that sarcasm, Sam, or do you like The Big Bang Theory?
I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be sarcasm. It's a fantastic series.
It is. I really like it as well. I just didn't know if you
Okay.
meant that. Right, okay. So, I will see what the votes coming through are. So, votes coming through a little bit slow here for this grand finale. Not many Star Wars fans out there. Okay, so audience, put some votes through. We do have a vote. We've got a vote for Alan from Ra. We've got Jane has voted for Leon, so it's one apiece. Let's see, will we have any more votes coming through? Audience, I'm just going to remind you again, taking this opportunity to give you an opportunity to vote. So this has been the Extreme Improv XStreamed show. Do take the opportunity to check out our future shows. We've got shows this Wednesday and Thursday at 9 PM UK time, where we'll have more games and shenanigans which won't have a direct Star Wars theme, and they can be about anything. But we may do more themed shows in the future, so let us know what you would like us to do theme-wise. So, let's just have a look. Any more votes coming through? No. So in which case, I'm going to give you guys a challenge. So, guys, in fact, doesn't matter what votes come through now. I'm going to give a challenge because I like this idea of a challenge. Right. So I love that. For everyone watching there who didn't quite understand, Alan just shouted through to his wife in the next room to vote. Okay, so the challenge you guys have, and the winner will either be Leon or Alan, but Dave and Sam, you can join in this as well, because you could have bragging rights. Right, okay, Erica, you have voted too late, unfortunately, but I'm going to give you both the challenge within your environment. I'm going to give you, in fact, I'm going to count to 20. In fact, I'm going to give you the full 30 seconds of the timer like we usually use. And you will have 30 seconds either to find or make the most convincing lightsaber you can using whatever is in your environment. Everyone, here you go. 30 seconds are on the clock. So, audience, what's happening right now is I have given everyone 30 seconds to try and find something to make as convincing a lightsaber as they can, and I will judge who has made the best lightsaber to settle who wins this. Dave and Sam weren't in the finale, so they will not be able to be eligible to win this, but they may have bragging rights if they feel they've made the best lightsaber, or found if they, in fact, actually have one. That is 30 seconds up on the clock. So 30 seconds have gone by on the clock. We will find out. We will find out who has won this. So we're going to come back, and first of all, we'll start with our up for contention participants. Sam, show us your lightsaber, please.
So this is my Hoover, and guys, oh shit.
Fantastic stuff there. Fantastic stuff. Like it a lot. Dave, let's see your lightsaber.
Okay, I have a top of a Papa John's pizza wrapper, box even, and some wrapping paper.
That's not bad. I'm quite impressed with that. Do you know, when I first saw it, I thought you got like a French stick, which would have been quite funny. Okay, so now we'll come on to the actual participants in the finale. So, Leon, show us first. What is your lightsaber?
Okay, well, I've got two. So, this is the first one, and this is obviously the purple version. This is quite close, this one.
Oh, that's very good.
So not bad. That was just a bit of luck. But then I also just whipped something up together as well. So I got this one as well. Okay, that's the double-handed one.
Oh, I like it.
A big purple head on it as well.
Okay. The long one with the big purple head on it. Okay. So, Alan, what do you have? Oh my gosh. Okay, wow, this is a difficult decision. Leon, I think before I make my decision, I'm gonna have to pin you down. You can only have one entry. One entry, choose one.
Alright, I'll go for the more professional one. And that'll be that's how I get my points.
Okay. What actually is that, out of interest, Leon?
It's a lightsaber, no, it's not. It's what do you call it? A selfie stick.
Oh, it's a selfie stick.
A kid's camera.
Okay. Right. Ooh, this is close. But I think for pure comedic value of having a duster, and that I've watched a Lower Low for many years, I'm going to give it to Alan. So well done there, Alan. You cannot beat a feather duster, even though it wasn't quite feather, but it was multicoloured, so that's also very good. So,
I've got a mental image of Alan using that in like just a pink penny, just dusting down his health.
Just a pink penny.
You missed the spot.
Okay.
A tribute to the late Ken Dodd.
Okay, well done there. Okay, so Alan, you're today's winner. You're the Extreme Improv XStreamed Star Wars Special Champion. So,
X-Winged.
Audience, if you have any final comments, so Erica, you'll be pleased. You voted for Alan. Alan did in fact win there. So, any final comments, any shout outs or anything you would like to add into the comments, do so now. We'll read them out at the end. But let's find out where we can find everyone. Our runner up today, Leon, where can we find you?
Yeah, so go online. So I'm in Penang at the minute. So if you're ever down in Penang, which is in Malaysia, do lots of comedy shows there, or all over the virtual web as well at the minute. So yeah, so you can look me up, Leon Bukowski, on Facebook and all these kind of things, the usual.
Okay, excellent. Dave, where can we find you?
Ooh. You can find me on Twitter. Where are we? There we are. Find me on Twitter at Degrino and on Facebook, David Anthony Green.
Okay, so there we go. Sam, where can we find you?
You can find me in these places. Oh my god, that's terrifying.
Headroom.
You can find me on Facebook, Sam George Performer. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Samuel O. George.
Oh, George. Okay, Sam, do your Chewbacca thing, and I'll move my mouth.
Okay, I'll do it. Hang on, just go over
Okay,
here.
go for it. There we go, teamwork. I need to practice my version. Okay, my name is David Pistansky. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at David Pistansky, which is spelled P-U-S-T-A-N-S-K-Y. But now let's find out where you can find our current reigning and defending champion, Alan.
You can find me. I was lucky enough to be asked to do Frizzle's What's in the Box podcast, YouTube cast. YouTube Frizzle. It's spelled the way it sounds. Other than that, you can find me at facebook.com/Extreme Improv whenever these guys are willing to let me play.
Okay, fantastic. So, the last thing I'll say, Alan, you kind of already said it. So, facebook.com/Extreme Improv. And of course, we are on youtube.com/Extreme Improv, twitch.tv/Extreme Improv. We are at Extreme Improv on the Twitter. And our website is www.extremeimprov.co.uk. We've got lots of other shows and podcasts and live streams. Some are travel based, some are pro wrestling based, some are video game based, movie based, all kinds of goodness. So check us out on those channels, and we appreciate if you click any of these likes and subscribes. So until then, any other comments coming through before we say goodbye? Okay, so first of all, Erica says, Sam, have you been to our house? I think that's in the fact that she then says, how did you know about Alan's pinny? So that is a question. How did you know about... Oh, look at that! Now I can be Yoda. Look at that. That's worked out quite well. I quite like that. Okay.
I was just impressed you could read the comment through that helmet. That was impressive.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay. Jane says, I love Alan's tickly stick. Oh, there you go. Oh, matron. Right, Ra says, this year's Love Island has been cancelled, so I'll have to watch Star Wars again. So wait a minute, are you saying you would like us to do an Extreme Improv Extremed Love Island special? I quite like that idea. I quite like that thought.
Laugh, mate.
You're having a laugh? Right, okay. And Jane says...
For you right now.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
Jane says...
Love Island special.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. And Jane says, great show, even if I don't know Star Wars, lol. Okay, by a show of hands, who on the cast has well, like only two of us have actually seen the most recent Star Wars film. So
I've seen it as well. So
oh, okay, so two of us
I can't remember it very well.
haven't. That's probably for the best. Okay, so I liked it, to be honest. I liked, yeah, they're all right. Okay, so until next time, guys.
Phantom Menace, be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst. That's the best you can say. The best was it wasn't the worst.
Guys, so we can leave something controversial. What do we think is the best Star Wars film? Sam, what's
Rogue
yours?
One. Sorry.
I think just because I used to watch it all the time with my dad when I was a kid, I think I'd go A New Hope.
Okay. Alan, what was that you said? Rogue One?
Rogue One.
Okay, good choice, good choice. Dave, how would you vote this?
It's like Empire Strikes Back, but with better actors in it.
Yeah. Some of them look like they're made of plastic, though.
I would go with New Hope as well, but I should just preface it by saying any time I think about the original trilogy, it's the original trilogy, not the one with the new CGI stuff that's been implemented in every release since.
Yeah, okay, Leon?
Hashtag Greedo shot first.
You did.
I like the Ewok movie they made in the 80s.
Amazing.
Very much underrated.
Oh, I'm going to go down that same...
They got rid of all the rubbish about Darth Vader and all that and just kept the Ewoks. That was the best bit.
So I'm going to give my unofficial vote to the Star Wars Holiday Special, which was like a Christmas episode that they did. But other than that, I'm going to say the Clone Wars. Ah, how about that? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So CGI.
I thought that was a series.
Yeah, it started with like a made-for-TV film. No, in fact, it went to the cinema. They started off with like an animated thing. I've never watched it, but that's where my vote goes for. But
Deliberate contrarianism.
That is. I said I wanted to end something to end with a little bit. Okay, as a real thing, I'm going to say The Empire Strikes Back. So,
Too easy.
Too easy, I know. Right, until next time, thank you so much, everyone. Stay safe wherever you are, and may the 4th be with you. Right, guys. That's us done. Okay, I think we should all hum the Star Wars tune just as I figure this out. So here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Right, we're back. Alan's just going to do this because he's got a kazoo. And bye.
10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3,